Okay, so this video is going to be a very quick crash course on the actual PaySplit platform. What you're seeing in front of you right now is the demo platform. But don't worry, the actual real platform that you're going to be using to work is going to look, feel, and work exactly the same way. So that'll be up, well, probably a week or two from the time of recording, but that's not too important for our purposes right now. So this is obviously the login page that you land on. So to sign up, this is what I want to show you. But just so you know beforehand, I'm going to be showing you how to sign up, how to generate a link that you're going to be sharing with your customers. And then I'll also be showing you what your customers are going to be seeing when they do click on that link. So the link to the demo platform is, well, it's obviously up here in this tab. It's pretty short, but it'll also be somewhere on this Loom video, whether it be, the description or summary. I'll find somewhere to put it in text. There'll also be a meeting booking link, whether you need a demo link or you need a follow-up meeting link. The link will be somewhere here, so shouldn't be hard to find. So sign up. You obviously have two options. You can sign up as a customer or a merchant. So this is for merchants. We'll go straight here. So you obviously fill in these details, your names, email address, password. So I'll just fill that in quickly and then we'll go to the next step. All right, details are filled in. Next. Here you put in your business name. This is literally what you call your business or what you refer to it or what your customers know it as. So whatever is on your social media pages, how you market your business, that's what you'll put here. So I'll just say shop 34 and then create account. This is what you'll see once your account is created. Sign up successful. And then there is an action item on action required right as you sign up right here. So we'll start with that. So obviously as soon as you click there, you land on this page and here's all your business information. You'd already inputted or typed in your business name. So there's a bunch of other information that is needed. Nothing too hectic, shouldn't take too long. And then there are documents that need to be uploaded, right? So obviously these documents need to be checked, once you upload them. So that will be done, or we'll be doing that on a daily basis. So your account is probably going to be ready or activated the next day, but as soon as you sign up, you will receive an email, a welcome email. It'll be very brief, and it will contain an email address that you can reach out to, just to speed things up. So once you fill this in and you submit all of your documents, then you can just hit us up and we'll, I guess, cut you to the front of the line, and we can activate your account within an hour or two, probably 2 hours, but it can be very quick. Otherwise, it'll be the next day, and that's like worst case scenario. It'll probably be sooner. So what I'm gonna do now very quickly is approve this account in the background, and then we're gonna carry on with the tour. Okay, so I just thought it would be quicker to quickly log into another account that I had created previously. Basically, this is the dashboard again, exactly the same as the other one, obviously. So what you've got here is total revenue, total orders, pending orders, completed orders. I'm gonna try to run through this very quickly. Total revenue, for example, if you got a customer today who wants to pay for whatever product you're selling through PaySplit, then you'll go through this whole process. We'll go through it just now. You create a link for them, and once you do that, then that revenue or income will show up here. It just helps you keep track of the sales you've made through PaySplit. Basically, same with this total orders, pending orders. Pending orders are just orders where, because obviously you send a link to the customer. If the customer hasn't clicked the link and filled in the information that's needed, then it'll be pending, right? And then completed orders is those customers who have gone into the link and filled in the relevant details, and their applications are basically approved. So that's a dashboard. It's just a bunch of information that is useful and quickly accessible to yourself. This here, logout settings profile, and then you've got this side. So we'll start with the settings. Right now, the platform is very simple, straightforward. You've got your currency, language, and your notification preferences. Those settings are right here. And then security is your password, so you can change that over there, right? So let's get into the part where you create a link for your customers. I think this is the most important part. So before you're able to create a link, you must upload your products. You don't have to do it all at the same time. Just do it as or upload products as your customers want to pay for things on PaySplit. So let's say, for example, you sell women's hair online, right? So create a new product. We'll just say hair, quantity or unit of measure. Yeah, so this is really just for your purposes. It depends on whatever product you're adding. Since it's hair, we could say, units. So um, if maybe you were selling supplements, maybe you could put kilograms there. It's really all up to you, and the purpose is flexibility, right? So let's say this item is 2,000 Rand, create product, successful. That's it there. That's all there is to it. So where you create the link is this order tab, right? So create a new order right here, and you fill in the following details: customer email, reference, and then add an item, and then this information. I'm going to quickly fill this in. Very important when it comes to the reference, this is a compulsory field, but this is basically for your own purposes, right? So you know which order you're dealing with. So the reference is up to you. It depends on whatever system that you're using. You input it manually. So I've quickly added a reference there. And then in terms of the item, it's the same item that we've just created. The hair, 2,000 Rand. The quantity is, I just said 2 units, and that'll automatically update this part right here, right? So it's obviously 2,000 times 2. So the discount is, if you want to give your customers a discount, then you put that number in there, and your shipping is your shipping fees, right? So the totals are right here at the bottom. If you want to include VAT, you just tick that. If you want to take it out, it's 15%. So that's really all there is to it. Create order, and the link that you share with your customer is ready. There it is. All right, so let's have a very quick look at what your customers will see when you share the link with them. So this is the page that they'll land on when they click on the link. Let me just take this aside. Nice. So at the top, you've obviously got your order summary, your order details. These are, the prices, discounts, shipping, VAT, the usual stuff. And then these are the steps that they're going to go through. Maybe it looks like a lot. It really doesn't take much time at all. So ID verification information is ID number. This will only work with South African customers. Very important detail. But that's just for now. As time goes on, we'll expand. But South African customers, so South African ID number, first name, middle name, last name. It's very important that they put in all of their names. If they don't have a middle name, then it's fine, but they must put in all the names. And these are the rest of the details, right? And then the next step after this is bank statement collection, right? So they'll have a few options on how they can basically share their bank statement information with us. Literally, we just need bank statements for the last 3 months, and then our system will do the rest. And that's the decision engine part. So it'll run in the background. The customer obviously doesn't do anything actively when this is happening, and the decision engine runs probably from anywhere from 10 seconds to 30 seconds at most, right? Account details, if they're a brand new user of paysplit, then they'll go through the step. If not, it'll skip straight to the payment. And it's not a large payment, it's only 10% of the value of the order. But that's all they got to pay up front, and then the rest is paid over time. But obviously, you as a merchant get paid upfront for the sale, so you don't have to wait 2 or 3 months to receive the money. You get it upfront from us, and then we collect the payments from your customers. So that's literally it. Very simple, very straightforward. Again, the link to set up a meeting with me, whether you need a demo meeting or a follow-up meeting to confirm pricing and find out what the way forward for you and your businesses. That'll be somewhere here where you're watching this video right now. And then the link to the actual platform right up here. But it'll also be in text somewhere here where you're watching the video.